I learned this perspective from one trainer. He's from New Zealand, and I completely agree to this perspective, and I would love to know whether you agree or disagree with this. I met him on one international training conference in Dubai, and we were enjoying food during that lunch, and suddenly in the middle of the discussion he said, Praveen, you know what? The quality of trainers from countries like New Zealand, Australia is very high, very good quality compared to quality of trainers in India. And I said, okay, why you're saying this? Why you think like this? And he shared his perspective. He said, Praveen, understand, Australia, New Zealand or countries like this is a very small country where we have very few people. And especially in the light of the fact now people are using social media to reach. Now, if there are very few people in that country, very obviously we can reach faster and we get saturate faster. Now in New Zealand, if I start doing Facebook campaign and YouTube campaign and start investing on social media, it's a matter of few days and few months I can reach maximum number of people because the countries are very small. Because we get saturated very fast, because people get exposure of our content, our knowledge, because for any trainer, what is the product? Knowledge, wisdom, content. Because it gets saturated very fast, it's our responsibility to keep on adding. Make it more, better and better. Because that's a requirement, that's a demand. Otherwise you cannot survive. But on the other hand, if you see in India, it's a very big country. And there are 1.3 billion people. Now you will take years to achieve that saturation. There are a huge number of people. Now there's a flip side to it, he said, Praveen. I said, what is the flip side? Now because there's a huge number of people, the demand is very high. Every trainer you will find when they market themselves, they will get students. They will get students because numbers are huge there. And because they get students frequently, most of the times they see people coming to their live webinars or people attending their workshops. Most of the time, if they get students, they start feeling like this, that, hey, I'm good. That's the reason I'm getting students. That's the reason I'm getting students. I'm doing this for last so many years. I'm getting students because I'm very good. I'm a good trainer. But in that, of course, there are some good trainers, but we have to consider this factor also, especially if you're training in India, that maybe you are getting because you are in India, because numbers are very huge. And there are some trainers, if you strongly believe in this, that I'm very good, I'm too good, I'm the best, and because of that people are coming. If we start developing that belief, then we stop learning. We stop learning because we have already declared that we are good. We stop learning. And he said because there are few trainers in India, because of this kind of illusion, they stop learning, and that's the reason the quality of few trainers in India is not good compared to those trainers who are in smaller countries. And I said, yes, that's a good perspective. I agree to this perspective. What is your view? What is your perspective? What do you feel? Share your perspective. This is Prem Ladkar signing out. Until we meet again.